Tour Guide Thailand.
Good afternoon and welcome back to another episode of Tour Guide Thailand. My name Dr. Thanapon. Every Thursday at 1 o'clock, this program is broadcasting from Rajamongkol University of Technology Panakorn. This program has two parts. For the first part, information of places, and then most interest from the episode. Today, episode 35, we also have news and later updates from universities as usual. You can follow us as an englishonline.rmutp.ac.th or you can follow us into YouTube and Facebook at RMUTP Live, Thai and English versions. Today, I will begin with the province that is Pattani. Pattani, it is a province in the southern part of Thailand. You can contract with the province that is near Yala, Songkhla, in a total square area of 1,940 square kilometers and populations approximately 729,881 people. As usual, that I recommend you a place to visit. But today, I will give you 15 places because this province there is a lot of places that is interesting. At first place, Skywalk Pattani. Skywalk Pattani is one of the beautiful viewpoint of Pattani. It must be given by Skywalk Pattani, located under wearing His Royal Highness Prince Kalaya Niwattana Narathiwat Rachanakarin. Built from a large steel frame up to 12 meters high, the walkway will be a steel mesh, can see through the ground, and there are more than 5 spots to sit and rest for viewing the beautiful point. You can see both views of the mouth of the Pattani Bay, Ram Tachi, Khao Lam Sai, and the mangrove forest can be seen in 360 degrees. Second places, Mosque Pattani centers. The centers of mosques in the Pattani province can be called the Taj Mahal of Thailand because it is the modeled after the Taj Mahal in Indians. Mixes with the Western style temples. Sure, besides being one of the most important places of worship, the center of mind for those who believe in Islam in the south, this place is still be beautiful that you really can't find anything worth with it. Because anyone who has seen the reflections of the mosque shadow falling on the ponds in the fonts has you definitely want to grab your cell phone and camera to take a beautiful photos. Third places, Go Niao Shrines. Rim Go Niao Shrines and Lao Jungiang Shrines is the secret shrines that had been with the cities of the Pattani. Since ancient time, the village has great respect for each other and come to ask for blessing for success in many different fields, which includes the traditional such as borrowing money from the goddess. Rim Go Niang is the local belief that it will help the trade. It will be held on the 15 days of the waxing moon of the third lunar moon every year of around February. Pattani Old Town is the fourth place. Pattani Old Town is the Kudachin communities. If anyone want to find a place to talk and place and take a photo in Pattani, you must come here at the old cities of Pattani, Kudachin communities, because this area will be the residence of Thai Buddhist, Thai Muslim, and Thai Chinese people, make it outstanding, both architectures and cultures. This is the area of three roads, mainly Anoru roads, Pattani Pilom road, Rudi road, which is prominent the old building in the Sino-Portuguese style, including wooden house, is also more than 100 years old. Get your camera ready for this event. Then come to walk and visit around those places and take a photos. Fifth places, Lam Ta Chi. Lam Ta Chi or Lam Po is an area of sand dune that protrudes into the sea like a brick, creating Pattani Bay. The inside of the cave is 16 kilometers long. The especially of these places is the area that the tip of the peninsula. It will grow more every year, approximately 22 meters up to 40 meters per year. You can stay if you go every year. Each year will be different. It also have a beautiful views and many communities living in this area. Forever, those will be both resorts and vacations homestay to provide service in the entire areas. 6 places, Lochin Sin Island. If talking about a beautiful driving spot in Thailand, Rochin Islands, Pattani must definitely be on the list. It stands as one of the story of the beauties of nations under the sea that is very completely beautiful. There are both coral reef and many sea creatures. Even though this is the smallest island in Thailand, but here it is important in many ways. Both are source of nature's gas. It is also the point where the border between Thailand and Malaysia is created. 7 places, Bang Pu Mangrove Forest. Bang Pu Mangrove Forest, it is one of the community's tourist attractions in Pattani that has naturally highlights such as beautiful mangrove tunnels for us to take a photo. These mangrove trees are tall and large. It is on the both sides of the forest. Both sides curve down above the waters. There was a beautiful image of the tunnels. There is also a fun activity to do with cram or logays, especially if anyone come to stay at a homestay in this community. They will have the opportunity to eat fresh shellfish picked by hand. That's interesting. 8 places, Sai Khao Waterfall. One of the beautiful waterfall of Pattani will be here since Sai Khao waterfall created and happened, which is the within Namtok Sai Khao National Parks. It is a stream that falls from the cliff more than 40 meters high, flowing down in cascading stream until it formed a large, beautiful puddles of the waters at the bottom. Which this waterfall, it can be considered the most beautiful waterfall in the park. It is a beautiful of natures in the middle of the forest that is truly worth visit. 9 places. Guse Moss. Guse Moss, also known as Sultan Muhammad Shah Moss, is an old mosque that is more than 100 years old. The building will be 15 meters wide, 29 meters long, and 6 meters high with the palm pillar, imitating the shape from the Gothic columns of Europe. As the doorways and windows, they are pointed around arch as the base of the mosque. They are similar to brick from the Tralavadi period. It is expected to have been built in Ayutthaya period, but some records say different things. But in addition, this mosque was registered as a national historic site in 1935. It can be considered a beautiful of the past that must be seen with your own eyes at last once. 10 places. วัดช้างให้ Temples. วัดช้างให้ Temples, or the full name is วัดราชบูรณวราราม It is an old temple built more than 300 years ago. Inside the temple is an image of หลวงปู่ทวด and a large holy water basins that we can sprinkle waters on for good fortunes as well. But one thing that makes common people knows about this temple, it is the story of Buddha's virtues, protections from dangers, and kindness until it has become an amulet that many people love. People are looking for it and its worships. 11 places. Talo Kapo Bridge. Talo Kapo Bridge is a wide, smooth, fine sand bridge. It is parallel to the sea coast. It is considered to be a famous bridge in Pattani province, Leh, which is near the bridge. There will be boats belonging to local fishermen. The park is lined up beautifully. It is another place that is suitable for relaxing, enjoying, admitting nature in the most shady way. 12 places. Keke Beach. Keke Beach is located on the small bay. It is an area with a large granite rock, including a beautiful fine sand bridge, which this bridge is known as a very beautiful public bridge, catching foreign tourists and local. Is popular to come and admire to the beautiful scenery. Walking around, looking at the scenery, and let me tell you, is enjoyable. 13 Places. Panalat Beach. Panalat Beach is an area of fishing village with hundreds of houses. Make it on the sandy beach. There will be many types of boats and fishing boats. They are lined up all over beach. Although this is not a suitable beach for swimming, but the beautiful and way of life in this area is very beautiful and admirable. You can also take a boat trip to see nature or buy fresh seafood. You can also eat by the sea. 14 Places. Yalang Ancient City. Yalang Ancient City is considered to be of historical importance and archaeologists very much because it is the location of the community in beginning history, one of the largest in the southern part of Thailand. It is also an important port city, causing trade contract with foreigners. It is a city that has overlapping construction 3 cities together, including the excavations of many types of antiquity, including a stupa model from raw clay, terracotta Buddha amulet, and raw clay Buddha amulet in the various form, fragment of the pottery. Last Places. Pattani City Pillar Chalin. Pattani City Pillar Chalin, it will be enshrined in the area of Snam Sak Seni. On the left bank of the Pattani River, it was built in a period of Praya Ratana Pakdi. He was the governor of the private and the province on May 13, 1951. สมเด็จพระสังฆราช Sacred temples gave the auspicious term for the city of Pattani. Is the highly revered by the people of Pattani and tourists who come to visit. Most people come to pay homage for a good fortunes.
Tour Guide Thailand.
Update News. Faculty of Business Administrations organizes a project to develop potentials in business administrations to become a professional businessman. Assistant Professor Dr. Ratanawali Maisak, Dean of the Faculty of Business Administration, Ratchamongkol University of Technology Panakorn, presiding over the opening ceremony. Professor Manat Bunwong, Head of the Management Department, gave a report on the Business Administration's Potentials Development Project. To become a professional business fiscal year 2024, which the project is organized to provide students who participate in the training with knowledge and skill in English and use of computer program to apply in professional competency examinations and performing cooperative educations work. In this regard, he was also honored by Professor Suttima Wanpen, Deputy Director of the Language Institutions, Ratchamongkol University of Technology Panakorn, lecturers on the topic preparing for English competency exam for graduations. Professor Thidarat Nakiel, lectures in the entrepreneurship lecture on the topic English for cooperative education students. Ms. Nopalong Net Sakuni, computer science specialist, lectures on the topic preparing for the computer professionals competency examinations. and Mr. สุทธิพงษ์คำแปลง a computer expert Office of Service Science and Information Technologies ราชมงคล Universities of Technologies พระนคร lectures on the topic Business Information Technologies Applications at the Faculty of the Business Administration ราชมงคลพระนคร Commercial Centers. And lastly, you can follow us on our website English Online at rmutp.ac.th. You can follow us into a YouTube and Facebook. Please push like and subscribe that you never miss the news.
Tour Guide Thailand.